7. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk at the 20. At their own 20-yard line. They begin with a run by Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Great first drive defensively. 3rd and short, able to stuff the run.
And what it does is it gives not just confidence to your defensive players, it gives an overall feeling of, okay, we've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
It say 4th and 3 or less. I'm 4th and 1. On God, it say 4th and 3. I just looked at it. 4th and 3 or less anytime or past the 50. I'm 4th and 1.
Oh man, if I do that shit, I wouldn't be fucking playing the ball.
Yeah, check the rules out. I always look at the rules, bro.
No, you good. I just looked at it.
Yeah.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll run. It's Miller. Where to go? He's going to be stopped behind the line. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Vaughn on 1st and 10. Down at the 25.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Give me down!
First throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
On second down, Prescott again. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Throwing, Prescott. Pass taken in by his good tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A second down throw for Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Armadillos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me...
Come on, bro!
Struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They'll try the left side. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try and run for it with Vaughn. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Partner, that's excellent timing right there. Breaking off the route and being able to hit it right when he stops.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They have the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That's good for 28 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 45. A great play there. 49 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second and goal from inside the 5. Miller. Touchdown. Will Watts on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
I ain't even pause. Why am I jump like this?
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 45-yard line.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Armadillos.
And that'll do it for the
Paying attention to the clock.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown.
Bro.
7-7 our score. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, it's a give to Vaughn. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving. Prescott now, left and right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I get a few more yards if I just roll on my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man, don't do that.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
At the 16-yard line.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
0.
There's Prescott. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to it before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
On the ground with Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's got it.
Come on, y'all are right there.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Armadillos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
I think he thought he had his first read open on that one, but they were obviously ready for that throw, and that's just a lack of experience showing. Young quarterback scared his man down the whole way, and they were more than happy to sit on that route and bring home the INT.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott, eluding the pressure right.
No, that should have been a pick.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. That's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Armadillos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Gibson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And they're on the 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He lets it go deep for Olave. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The corners have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now back to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave from 3 yards out. And the Shamrocks have made it a
Hit him, Black. Hit him, Black.
Here in the 4th.
Now I just need this kick and don't screw me over.
Things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? If they've been an attacker, had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
To throw is Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
On third down, it's Prescott. Steps away to his left. Able to shake him off. They still can't get him.
Oh my gosh.
That's complete.
That's so crazy.
Out of bounds at the 30.
That's crazy.
It's a big play there on third down. 41 yards. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive.
Oh yeah. That's wild. Yeah. That's wild.
Situations all the time. This is coached. Being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play.
48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
On first down, they go back to Vaughn again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And this time they were waiting for him. He's going to be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards to loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Now Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Gibson on the read option. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick is good.
Pretty good.
Will extend their lead even further. So that was
I need to kick. I need to turn that kick
a
back.
lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about
I
that.
need
You know
to.
they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He'll look to throw.
Wrong person.
And that should do it. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Why am I?
You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates
What?
you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can